And there we have a finished painting. I'm just kidding, but I think that looks really cool already.
How did you do that so fast? It looks like a whole painting.
It's just the gesso dabbed on and then some of the oily stuff over top.
And now you're gonna cover it all up.
That's pretty cool. What's up everybody, and welcome back to rossross. I'm Ross, and this is the channel where I let Bob Ross teach me how to paint. I had so much fun a few episodes ago doing one of the paintings with black gesso, so today I decided I'd do another one. So I picked season 23, episode 2, Forest Edge. Now, I have nothing on my canvas so far. Bob actually starts the episode with a layer of black gesso already on the painting, but I figured I'd just show you how that goes. He actually takes just a paper towel, he says, and dabs on this black gesso, so we'll see if I can get anything close to what he's got. I think that looks like a pretty good background. Now Bob also takes another brush. I'm gonna get some black gesso on that and lay in the outline for a big old tree. I think that looks decent, so as with any black gesso painting, I'm going to let that dry for about 15 minutes or until it's completely dry, and I'll be right back with you. I'm back and our gesso is dry. Now, while I was away, Bob Ross had us make a concoction of his liquid clear, which I don't have liquid clear, but I got this oil that's supposed to be a similar kind of medium. And he mixed that with some sap green. So I've got that here. Hopefully it's the same consistency and everything as Bob Ross's. Guess we'll see. I think I'll use this weird old brush. Moment of truth. That looks like a similar green to what Bob's got. And there we have a finished painting. I'm just kidding, but I think that looks really cool already. So yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. Now, just like with my liquid white, since it always seems to be a little much for me, I'm going to dab this off with a paper towel a little bit, just so that it's not quite so liquidy on there. Now Bob's gonna have me take a little bit of titanium white and mix that with a tiny bit of cad yellow. And Bob just takes this color and swirls it in all over the painting, wherever you feel like. Whew, might be a little deep. Get a little of that color off of there just so that that black shines through. Now I'm just going to take my clean dry brush and blend it a little bit. Bob says his mom really likes these paintings that are deep in the woods. And he's dedicating this one to her because she's in the hospital while he's doing this show, so this one's for her. Next we're going to lay in the indication of just some limbs and stuff in the background. So I'm going to use this brand new liner brush that I have that I'm super excited about. I'm going to mix a little black and sap green together using a little bit of paint thinner. Bob lays in a whole bunch of stuff in the back here, so let's see what we can do. Now Bob Ross is going to have us make a couple of different colors. He's going to have us make a light color that's going to be a little bit of titanium white, a little bit of the cad yellow, a little bit of yellow ochre, and a little bit of sap green. And our dark color is going to be this dark color plus a little bit of yellow ochre. So I might just take some of this and add it to the yellow ochre. Now Bob's going to take some of that dark color that we just mixed, just dab that on our bristles, get them up in there. And we're going to lay in the indication for some trees on these limbs that we just drew. That guy's got a friend, obviously. Now we're gonna use our light color to give these some shading. Bob says, really think about the shape and where this light seems to be coming from. Don't just throw it in there at random. So we'll see what we can do. He also said don't kill all our dark, so I'll try. Wow, there's a lot going on there, but I think it looks pretty cool. Bob just brought out a baby raccoon and it is too cute. I would definitely suggest going to watch this episode just for that. Bob adds some bushes down here at the bottom. Keeps varying the color a little bit just to make things different. Now Bob's gonna take his palette knife and he's gonna mix a little bit of Van Dyke brown, burnt sienna, and white. He's gonna leave it a little bit marbled and he's gonna make a path. He's gonna make a big decision, so here we go. Now Bob's gonna get back to our light color. He's just gonna kind of add these bushes to blend with the path a little bit. Do a little bit more of that on this side. I'm gonna get back to my liner brush now. Take a little bit more of that and just make another little trunk here in the foreground coming out. And Bob's gonna take a fan brush and smooth some of this stuff out just to blend it a little bit more. I'm digging it. So now I'm just gonna take some midnight black on my fan brush and we're gonna start filling in the big tree. This is gonna be a huge tree, Bob says. He wants the edges to be kind of gnarly. He said you can do whatever you want with your tree. They grow every way imaginable. They're just like people and they're all wonderful. Bob's just the best human being ever. Now I'm going to take some of this marbled color that I have. I might add a little bit more white there. And we're going to use that to shade this tree a little bit. Bob says, remember, just touch it real light. I'm gonna get back to my light color. Maybe I'll add a little more yellow, maybe some white. I'm gonna add a couple more bushes here. Bob said you can kind of go over these limbs as much as you want to kind of make them just kind of crisscross and stuff, or even add a little bit of stuff over here just to add a little bit of that depth. Now all that's left is to sign my name, so I'm going to get a little bit more paint thinner. I'll just use this same dark color that I've been using. And there you have a finished painting. I think this might be my new favorite painting. This came out so cool. The green background that I used with the oil is so different and just makes it look like there's little stuff in the background just popping through, which is really cool. And all the gesso trees look nice and separated and like actual trees, and The path and the surrounding grass looks good, and this big tree. I mean, come on, that's so cool. All the limbs are kind of twisted together, and the shading just looks like actual bark. Best episode ever. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed painting it. If you did, please like and comment on my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.